The defense strategy is already clear.
Self-defense is a protection that applies to each and every one of us.
Explain your self-defense.
Karmelo Anthony's defense attorney, Mike Howard, asked the public to not rush to conclusions before hearing all the evidence surrounding the deadly confrontation between Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf.
This is a tragedy all the way around for both families. Rushing to judgment, trial by public perception and trial by media is not how we ensure justice is done.
Legal expert Keith Harris says the defense has to show why the jury should consider self-defense. According to the arrest affidavit, Metcalf was unarmed, while Anthony brought a knife to a track meet.
I think that's ultimately going to be something that a jury also considers as to whether or not he even should have had it to begin with.
Police say the confrontation began when it was raining and Anthony sat under the tent where Metcalf and his team were sitting. Police say Metcalf asked Anthony to move from under the tent. Officer Taylor Wetzel wrote in an affidavit that a witness told him Anthony grabbed his bag, opened it, and warned Metcalf, "Touch me again and see what happens." Witnesses told police Metcalf then touched or grabbed Anthony while trying to move him, and Anthony allegedly pulled out a knife, stabbed Metcalf once in the chest. Metcalf's twin brother, Hunter, was standing next to him.
We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." He's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack.
Harris says those facts could become critical for jurors.
The prosecution could say that he was kind of asking for it. I think the flip side for the defense, when you think about it, these are 17-year-old boys. And I was 17 at one point in time. And so you think about 17-year-old boys don't make the best decisions.
In an arrest affidavit, Officer Eduardo Cortez said, as we were walking him, Anthony, to the squad car, the suspect was emotional and said, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to." Another officer later wrote, Anthony made another spontaneous statement and asked if what happened could be considered self-defense. Harris says those statements are important because they may help Anthony's attorneys get self-defense in front of a jury.
If the officers testify to what he told them as soon as they got there, that's going to be the scintilla of evidence that defense would need to get self-defense in the charge.
As a defense attorney, they're going to try every avenue. That's their job. The truth will come out.
Under Texas law, once self-defense is raised, prosecutors must disprove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Harris says the defense may argue Anthony reacted emotionally and impulsively in the heat of the moment.
We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us.
Ultimately, jurors will have to decide whether Karmelo Anthony was defending himself from danger or whether a verbal confrontation with an unarmed teenager should never have ended in deadly force. In Collin County, I'm Rebecca Lopez.